Hey VC, how's it going? Right, okay, very quick video. I just want to show a few albums that I've been spinning this week. So this is what I'm playing in the background. This is Roy Ayers' Ubiquity and Lifeline. So this came out in 1977, an album that I've had for quite a while now. Yeah, I'm a little bit ADD when it comes to playing records. I do tend to pick up a record, play one or two tracks and move on to the next one. And more often than not, when I play this record, I tend to play this song that's playing in the background, Running Away. It's a proper Saturday night record, you know. But this last week or so, I've been playing this in its entirety again and again, you know. So much good stuff on it. Particularly the track after this, which is called Gotta Find a Lover. So if I'm still speaking in 5 or 6 minutes time, you won't hear a little bit of that. But yeah, it's yeah, great album. You can't go wrong with Roy Ayers' 70s albums. So yeah, really nice stuff. But yeah, I've been playing that a lot recently. Right, okay, so a new album. This is something I got for Christmas actually. My younger sister bought me this. This is Duran Jones and the Indications. American Love Call is the name of the album. So I saw a few people in the VC showing this last year. Yeah. I tend to steer clear of modern soul records. So often, I've bought so many over the years, and more often than not, I'm disappointed. It tends to be one or two really good songs, and the rest of it is just very average. Most modern soul bands have that, you know, that sort of style where it's a band supporting a singer, so it's somebody out front, just a real scream or something like that, you know. This is a little bit different because this is more like an early 70s soul record. It's more based around vocal harmony. They're not reliant on one vocalist. I think that they share the vocals between them. And it's got a really nice feel to it. The difference between this and most of the modern soul records is the strength of the material. The songs are great, and it just makes you want to keep playing it over and over again, which is what I've been doing since Christmas. Yeah, absolutely great stuff. I know a lot of people have recommended this, but yeah, I'll jump on that bandwagon. It's really good, you know, so cool. Right, okay. I want to mention this record that came out middle of last year. Needless to say, I played it quite a lot. This is Prince Originals. Now, since Prince died in April 2016, I've been quite impressed with the restraint that the estate has shown with regards to releasing Prince stuff. We all know there's a story there that there's a vault of hundreds, if not thousands, of songs or demos or whatever that could just be knocked out, and it could be a big cash in, but they haven't done that. They've been quite respectful. They put out the extended Purple Rain album, which had a lot of other songs which were unreleased and recorded around the same time. We had the Piano and Microphone album a couple of years ago, which is exactly what it says on the tin. It's, you know, him sitting down one night just playing the piano. It's a lovely record, you know. This was the next one. This is basically an album of demos of songs which he gave to other artists to record. So stuff on here like Manic Monday, which obviously went to the Bangles. The songs on here that went to The Time, Apollonia 6. Yeah, a real mixture of stuff. One song on here went to Kenny Rogers, and I think if anything, well actually there's two ways of looking at this. It either highlights what a skilled songwriter Prince was, he could just turn his hand to anything, or perhaps it shows that he was an absolute control freak. Perhaps there's a, you know, it's a little bit of both, but particularly the songs that he wrote for The Time, it sort of really opened my eyes. I know that he wrote the songs and arranged them and stuff, but even down to Morris Day's ad-libs, he's added into the demos. So in effect, Morris Day, the singer at the time, it's just a carbon copy. His performance is a carbon copy of the demo that Prince has presented to him, which the sad thing about this record, it's almost diluted my enjoyment of the albums by The Time from the early 80s, which I absolutely love, you know. So yeah, but still great stuff. But that said, there's one song on here which, it doesn't matter how many times you hear it, it's no longer Prince's song, and that is Nothing Compares to You, which obviously he wrote for a project by a band called The Family, which was covered by Sinead O'Connor. Now, for me, that song will always be Sinead's song, and if you're in any doubt of that, get on YouTube and check out her performance of that song for RTE, the Irish TV station. She did it with a full orchestra, I think, last year, and it is an absolutely incredible performance. So if you're in any doubt, check that out. But this is a really nice record. It's come down in price actually over the last 6 months or so. It's a lovely, well-pressed double album, and you'll probably get it for about 15 quid now, as opposed to the 25, 30 quid that it was when it came out. But yeah, lovely stuff. Okay then, so I picked up a few 45s over the last month or so. So first of all, this is what I picked up yesterday. This is a double-sider actually. This is King Sparrow and Beggars Have No Choice on one side, which is a lovely, just classic ska sound, you know. So, and the other side is Marcia Griffiths and Funny. It's on Island Records. Now, what threw me about this was, first of all, the Marcia Griffiths side is a straight ballad. There's nothing reggae or rock steady or ska about it. It's just a straight R&B ballad. Lovely vocal though. And the flip, King Sparrow, I didn't know who this was at the time, but it's looking into it, I realised that it's actually Leonard Dillon out of the Ethiopians. He'd also recorded in the early 60s under the name Jack Sparrow as well. Some really nice ska sides as Jack Sparrow for Studio One. But yeah, this one, yeah, great tune. I'll do a needle drop on this. Absolutely lovely stuff. Pleased to find out. And a few weeks ago, I picked up about 12, 13 reggae records, all a little bit rough, proper, you know, reggae mint sort of quality. But yeah, so the best of which was this. I don't know anything about this artist, called Josh. The tune's called The Judge. I'll do a needle drop on this. 1969. That sort of classic reggae sound from that period on the Joe label. Yeah, so there's several releases on this label in the late 60s, early 70s, and again it's all that sort of classic reggae sound, but really nice stuff and reasonably collectible as well. But a few others as well. This is this is a really nice 45 actually. One Big Unhappy Family by the Charmers on Green Door. Sadly the label doesn't have anything to do with Shakin' Stevens, but there you go. Yeah, that's nice. The B-side is better though. The track's called Africa is Paradise by the Conscious Minds. Now, that is actually Lloyd Chalmers and B.B. Seaton. Obviously, was in the Gay Lads, made so many great records on his own. But this is a really, really nice roots reggae tune, so very nice. And talking of the Gay Lads, in that pile as well was this track, ABC Rocksteady on the High Note label, Gay Lads. You know, it is a little bit rough, but plays fine, so no bother with that. But yeah, very nice stuff. And just finally, 145 I want to mention. This is something I think that came out last year. This is Nat Burchell and Obi Man. On one side, on the other side is a track called Seeking. Now this is on the Jazz 45 label, put out by Jazzman. So this is, you know, it's all on. It's obviously, as it says, you know, it's jazz musicians, jazz releases released on the two-sided 45. So obviously they're quite restricted to the to obviously the tunes that can put on there, so there's no noodling involved. It's pretty direct stuff and a real mixture of artists. The pressings are lovely, nice die cut sleeves as you'd expect from Jazzman. Really well done. I've got a few of these now, but I'd certainly like to collect them all, so very nice. Cheers.